G'day viewers and welcome to this week's PB's Retro Restorations. This week's a special What are you talking about? Anyway, as you may have guessed, it's a special collaboration with my nephew Dylan, who told me his Maisto Mustang GT had some scratches on it and would I fix it for him. So that's what I set about doing. Say hi, Dylan.
Hello.
Hello, alright. So this all started one afternoon when I was at work and I started getting text messages. Well, you're just giggling at nothing. You got to talk. Anyway, he started sending me all these text messages about how he'd like me to do this. Can I have this? He'd like a hood scoop on it. You feel free to jump in.
Well, I was texting him one afternoon after I came back from school. And then I started saying, could you please...
You wanted that custom hood scoop off the Chevelle.
Yeah.
You sent me that picture. And then you were like wondering when I was going to come and pick it up. I'm like, oh, how about I just drop everything, come around now and get it? And you said that'd be okay, didn't you? Yeah. So anyway, first step as always is to pull the car apart and see what we're dealing with. Okay, so I got one of these plastic bodied Chevelles because I figured the plastic one would be easier to hack into, and I got my little saw that you may have seen me use last week in my Volkswagen video, but I've been waiting for so long for Dylan to come around and help me with the voiceover, haven't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been sitting on this video for about a month, maybe two now.
No.
Yes.
No, it's
Oh,
just been a month and a half.
Well, that's like nearly 2 months, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, I used my little saw and I chopped the little hood scoop off this plastic Chevelle. It's a Hot Wheels Chevelle. So after I neatened it up, I just glued it on. I used some of the super duper, as Martin calls it. Now I call it. You don't even know what I'm talking about. What are you laughing at?
What?
Yeah.
Call it.
Oh, the super duper. Yeah, well, that's what Martin Dares Dinky calls it. So I glued it on there, and then I used some Tamiya body filler, or the putty, whatever they call it, just to smooth out the edges and make it look human. And it started looking human, didn't it?
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah? Like, you love it. Oh, never work with animals or children. So Maistos, they're a pretty basic car. They don't really have a lot to them. So it's my first time using some brass rod to replace the spots where the axles would go into, just to try and make it work. And I got there in the end. It worked okay. This coat, I put some of this, I think it was Tamiya, metallic blue Tamiya paint over the top. I really liked the result. I think Dylan did. Did you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Now, one of Dylan's other briefs was that it needed to have stripes on it. A red stripe and a green stripe. He told me he wanted one of them over the top of the other one. And what happened, Dylan?
You put the opposite way around.
I did, but it still looked good even though I had it around the wrong way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have patience with your old uncle, mate. Yeah, thank you. So anyway, here I am masking the stripes off, and I just hand painted over the top. And as soon as I'd finished it, I realised I'd done them wrong, but that's okay. Can't please everybody. No. So here we are back at the start with our very basic, but well loved by Dylan. You love this car, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, your Maisto Mustang GT with black glass, no interior to speak of, but generally well proportioned and, not a bad model really. And anyway, after all that work, here is what we're left with now. Anyway, and here's what Dylan thinks about it.
Wow, that's amazing. That's so sick.
Can you be normal about it for a minute? Tell us what you really think. Did you like it? Are you glad with how it came out?
I really liked it.
What parts did you like the best?
Well, the brake lights.
Yeah, they worked pretty good. Did those wheels like you wanted them.
Yep.
And the hood scoop, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
What? It's a bit rough, is it?
No. But you can still see the stripes around the wrong way.
Oh, I know. Well, maybe next time I'll get them around the right way. Uncle Peter's brain will kick into gear. Yeah, alright. Oh. So don't forget, on August 15th we've got our next Dibs build off. The theme is drag cars. Really looking forward to that one. Thanks for taking your time out of your day to come watch this special edition. It really means a lot to me. It means a lot to Dylan as well. If you haven't subscribed yet, click on my bald head. If you'd like to see some of my other work, click on one of these links. You never know what you'll find on here. So thanks very much from me, and thanks very much from
me,
Dylan and Dylan. And I'll see you next Friday at 9:15. Thanks, everybody.